my power!
Is this? Yeah, that. Okay. Asael, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think everything's fine now. Holy crap. That was rough. That was rough. Hi, hello. Hello everyone. I'm FFXIV and welcome. Welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV Online. You might be wondering why I am in the gold saucer, and basically, I've been grinding this crap. What happened? I accidentally touched the off button on my microphone, and whenever I tried to put it back on, it just did not connect. So I had to disconnect and connect it again twice. Basically, that's all that was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know you'll bite me, but I kind of want to be in a little bit of a friendlier mood, honestly. So it might be just a matter of preference right now to go to the other boys, more than anything else, because I just got stood up. And for dates. Not really here to vent about my life, but yeah, that's basically what happened, so... be angry, need more power. More power. More angry. Alright, let's go to the Cactboard board. Basically, I've been grinding out a lot of the MGP, and right now it's Saturday, past 8 p.m., so we can come to the Cactboard cashier. Let us see what we have won. Okay, one consolation prize, that's not much. Yes, I have bought 3. Please not another consolation prize. No! And final 3 consolation prizes. This is not great. At any point, let's just buy another 3. Purchase all 3 of them. I'm gonna do random numbers at this point. I think it's just better. Yeah. I mean, it is a random number generator that decides the jackpot thing, so... There we go, all 3 of my numbers. Generally speaking, I don't need to unlearn Japanese. I'll be able to say konnichiwa to you. Konnichiwa. 私は日本語を話せます。まあ、来ますかね。でも、それはちょっと難しい日本語で話せます。それでも勉強します。まあ、勉強しましょう。Just for anyone, what I tried to say, I'm not sure if I actually said that, but what I tried to say is that I do I do know Japanese, or well, I'm learning Japanese, so I'll keep studying. So we should study together. I'm gonna practice one. I'm gonna participate in one of these gates first, and then we're gonna move over to Then we're gonna move over to whatever the heck is next. So as you can see, I'm currently as a white mage. I have made progress. The current state of affairs is that warrior is a level 64, ninja is a level 61, paladin 60, black mage. Black mage is 60, dragoon is 60, white mage is 38, which will be coming up soon. Machinist is 60, monk is 60, summoner is 60, and scholar is 60. And archer, I started, is level 13. I also started doing a little bit of red mage work. I got into the first quest, let's say. So there we go, red mage over there. Blue mage is still level 18, so that's still a little bit of a thing. But let's keep it on warrior. Let's keep it on warrior and see what we can do with that. That's basically it. My ice is already melted. I served myself water, and I posted a picture to Instagram to tell people to come watch the stream. And my ice was not melted. So yeah, that was a thing. Anyways, I'm not giving you an update on my other classes because I honestly don't think that they've changed at all since last time. I have not really leveled them up at all. And I wanted to do a little bit more botanist before, after we finished last time. But because I cannot do the quests until I progress to the MSQ, then not probably gonna be that. I'm Japan at the beginning, almost I know Japan, I went to Japan. No, I did say Nihongo. Nihongo, so it's Japanese. And it's Nihongo akimasu ka. So I know Japanese, I think. If I said Nihongo ga kimasu ka, then for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I'm learning on my own too, so it's kind of hard. I hope to everything that I am able to actually get a lot of MGP out of this one. Basically, getting it to 100%, completing the gates, because I need to complete a lot more gates. One, for achievements, and two, just to get more MGP, man. Let's do a silly and do them undervold dims. So yeah, I really didn't plan to stream tonight. I was actually planning to be out, so in the end I'm doing Final Fantasy XIV just because, well, yeah. Final Fantasy 16 I think I really would love to sit down and play like 4 or 5 hours straight, so probably tomorrow. And yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I know that the DLC just dropped, like the second DLC thing just dropped, so I really am going to be happy playing through that later. But for now, yeah, it's just I wanted to chill, and since I was playing this, since I was playing this for most of the day, I'm just like in a very Final Fantasy XIV mood. So like, I just decided to stay and do that. So, do I know Jip Sensei? No, I do not, but I am self-studying Japanese. The most renowned swordsman from the Far East. His skills with the blade must be seen to be believed. Yojimbo, come on down. It's a great page link. Oh, actually, that'd be super helpful. Could you send that to me by DM? Either on Twitch or on... Actually, whatever's fine. Kanji is a big thing for me, honestly. I'm still struggling with a little bit to read the days of the week. Yeah, okay, stay away. Yeah, okay. Here, should be safe. Should be... here. This should be good. Okay. Alright. I saw it. Thank you. Got it on the WhatsApp. Thank you, Azel. Alright, probably not a good idea too. Okay, dog. Okay. Earn this one. Yes! Pile of gold, no! I'm too far away, I'm too far away. I'm not gonna, I'm just running away, dude. Haha! Okay, careful. Alright. No, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Uh-oh. Run away! Okay, where now? Uh-oh. Is that... Oh, that's not great. Okay. Oh, gosh! Oh! Okay. I'll be all a bit. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you come in again with some colorful commentary. Alright. Now pay attention to these. This is honestly the part that is just RNG. That part specifically, I think it's this one. I want the coins, but it's honestly just the same exact chance for you to get the coins, don't get anything, or just flat out lose. So I'm staying with here. Give me coins! Give me the MGP. Am I powerful? Yes, we are! Ha ha ha! MGP doubled, and final part of it. Come on now. Oh, crap loading. Need to be observant. Okay, crap. And final one. I think I'm fine here. Yes, I was. Not here. Oh gosh, I should have been blown away by that one. Okay, I'm honestly unsure. Oh, we did it! We did it! That's 10,000! I'm actually quite... I'm honestly really happy about it, not gonna lie. Oh, that's 10,000. So this one is one of the ones that you can get the most MGP out of, and I believe that it is actually very good to just grind it out. It is hard, you have to really focus on it, and there's one bit that is pure RNG. Honestly, not a super fan of that, but if you need some MGP, then that's good. How much do I have? 182,000. I want to climb up all the way to 1 million, just because I want the Cloud Strife card, which, you know, expensive, but it is what it is. So, let's return. We should go back to Rhalgr's Reach. We have multiple quests in there and multiple ways to progress with the story, so we're gonna do that. And after that, we're gonna do something, whatever it is. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna get to the first instance raid or dungeon. I believe that this is going to be after we get to the quest called Stormblood, which it baffles me a little bit, but I was checking the trophies, like, not to spoil myself or anything, but because it baffled me that I saw that I had 97% completion rate on that one. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's actually quite weird, so...
You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day. Yet nary one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location, I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would-be warriors. Send them on to me, and should you chance to find them.
That's number 1. We also have the good old, my not loved game mode at all, Triple Triad. Hello? Yo. Griffin card, which I already have. I do have it, right? If I do this, yeah, there's no description. Alright. It's Ascension. I have a deck specifically for that, so I'm sure. I know I'm doing minigames. Leave me alone. I need to unwind. Oh, sure. You go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is fine. That's 9 on an ace, basically, so you're not flipping me. You're not flipping me over. No, that's an 8 on that direction. Yeah, okay. I got an 8, an 8, and a 7, so I could get flipped. I didn't get flipped. How dare you play Papalimu and Ida against me? How dare you? How very dare you? Alright. Yeah, I mean, I've won already, so I'm just taking care of myself. Of course, of course. You know, with me, it's a little bit of a complicated thing, because I love getting all the cards. I start again. I love getting all the cards, but generally speaking, it's not that easy. You never actually have an indication of whether or not you're actually going to get the cards, so... yeah. A little bit of a roughie. Gotcha. Adamantoise. Novice. Sure, I mean, I can protect myself. This would be a 7, but... yeah, let's just put this here. Everything's protected now except for that one. Specifically that one. Sure. Now it's a 9, so everything's protected except the Adamantoise. And you have lost by quite a bit, my dude. Give me another one. Like I said, this is the worst. This is the worst because I get so enthralled by just, I want to get it, man. I want to get the reward. And I could give you more commentary, a little bit more baffling, a little bit more... it's just cards, man. It's really not that deep. It's just play the card where you think the card will be better. And that's basically that. So, I mean, don't know what to tell you. I'll do this. You can flip yourself over again. Or maybe not do that and help me get more. Alrighty then. The entire board is mine, my dude. You messed up. And it's the Griffin! Gosh darn, and I do have the Griffin already. Come on, man, like, just give me the other one. Can you not give me the other one, Erkenbold? I got your name right, so would you please? Very, very pretty, please. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? You know, you're not helping yourself. This is just the way. Yeah, okay, no, actually you did do a good one, that one. Because now I cannot flip that one, and I cannot flip this one if I wanted to. This is an 8, so I'm just gonna put this here, see what you do. You did a good one, but honestly, still won, so... give me the other one! Come on. It costs me 15 MGP to play, and I get 25 for winning, because it's not hard to win. So I'm just getting a net win of 10 every time I win, and this is honestly just dumb. It's just dumb. It is very dumb. I'll trade your cards for you. I'll trade cards with you for you. Alright. This is fine. Oh my gosh. You're not helping yourself. 1 by 2, can I get the other card? Just give me the thing. The reason why I'm still being stubborn is because always in 3s is a thing. And we get another extra 13,000. I had not done this, and the challenge is reset every Tuesday. So, yeah, now is prime time to do that. No, don't you worry your little self about that. Do that, do this, do that, and now I get nothing. I also got nothing. Come on now, man. Your turn first. That is actually a very good move, starting out with that. Because I don't want to give you this one. I actually don't want to give you any leeway, basically. Because if I give you any leeway, then you will be capturing my stuff, and I won't be able to recapture it back, you know? Them's the breaks. You, once again, not helping yourself. Not helping yourself, the board is mine. Except for that one, but the board was mine. Almost to there, a winner is you. It's probably the reason why it gave me the other thing first is because I played in a tournament earlier today and I lost all of the matches except for one. Yeah, okay, you can capture Nero, it's fine. It's fine. And, once again, the board's mine, mostly. There we go, it's the Monago card. Was it really all that hard? Did not need you to be all that difficult with me. Monago. There we go. Eliminate that cursor from my freaking view. I hate having that on the map. It's just temptation and distraction. Alright, let's start getting the devout recruit. You're probably not all that devout if you're not trading. I know I'm late. Yeah, just go trade. If you know you're late, then you should be trading. Also, I mean, we're here, we can do this. We can't fly inside of these territory either. Like, it's the exact same thing as in Idleshire. We cannot fly, but we can mount. Which is faster, so, you know, that's good. That's number one. We're gonna have to go over to that side again, so we're also gonna do... We're also gonna be taking that into account and adding the other quests to our list. Good enough. Oh, there's a Bista over there. Hello. I see it. But can I get to it? Alright, Midgard's armor. You will be my guide to victory. Alright, so if I jump... Not quite. If it seems like I'm getting distracted, it's probably because I am getting distracted. It's not that anything else is not important, it's just that this is just... this is the way that I've experienced the game for a little bit. At this point. Playing on my own time, honestly, has just given me a lot of time to just be and do whatever I want. Part of that is that I have completed the sightseeing log for Around Reborn. Alright? No. A lot of these usually are just like... because they're inside of these places where you cannot fly, so you have to jump. I should not be moving automatically when I jump for that. I don't believe. Come on now, man. Alright. Line yourself, jump. No! Okay, final try. If not, I'll leave it alone. It's honestly a little bit of a shame that it's so hard to actually just show you the vistas, because it's... the ones for Around Reborn specifically are just dumb. Well! Would you look at that? I made it to the other side. Oh. Well, if it's not that deep, then... How did I make that jump? How did I make that jump? Torgal. To me, boy. How did I actually make that jump? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Nope. Wait. Does it count if I do it from the backside? Does it actually? Midgard's armor is just way too big, dude. Midgard's armor is just way too big. Okay. I can't jump on it. No. Not Regalia. Regalia is also too big. Torgal is fine. Okay, Torgal. No. Okay. I'm gonna give up for now. Yeah, I tried, I genuinely did. But it's been almost half an hour and I really have done nothing, so probably should be a good idea to get moving. Let's go. Not here, not there now. Come into the halls for the beating one. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Al Amigo should be a monarchy or republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. Right. Alright. That's something, I guess. I don't think I need the Mender services either. Aheliza. Oh, okay. It was basically Teb is looking for me. Sorry. Kinda glossed over that one. Both of them, actually. But there's another one over here. So, stands to reason that we do this one last. I think we did the right order in order to, like, get everything started. Hey, Beebs.
I beg your pardon. The man who bested Gaius Van Velsa wishes to offer me his assistance. I say this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man. In which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, as in their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and, Gulen, thank you for your service, now and ever after.
You're welcome.
Hey, Teb. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spell that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'll be surprised that you can find going underfoot, even in the Reach.
Oh my goodness, dude. Why are you like this? However, he did say underfoot, but I don't think I see any underfoot things. I don't see anything, actually. To just do thing? I actually don't. Alright, Teb. Right, no, you said that, but... This is the limit of it. And if I go down a little, then it says that I have to go up. I see those friggin' herbs, but it's not what I sought, basically. Or maybe these are just herbs and the other one on top was just something different. Wait, yeah, we can just... You with brothers. Oh, wait. The missing recruit. I am missing a recruit then. Well... Perchance inside of the tent or behind these. Oh, probably behind these, yes. I faint-hearted recruit.
Oh, bugger! You were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger! Oh, bugger!
Makes sense. That also makes sense why I didn't find any of the herbs there. Oh. Hello? Nah, fine. We can run there like this Torgal. We're gonna find people and question them. This is the last time we run now. After this, warping shall prove useful. Here, Rotmar, I'm gonna talk to ya. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke a urge before I could stop him, only to get a form of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. The reason why he joined the resistance, basically. Warping over to Rhalgr's Reach just because it's way faster than mounting Torgal back. This is just way too far. Honestly, it's just way too far. Alright. Mounting Torgal, though, because I like the music. Go now, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-do-do. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know, and there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. Nice reason. Taking a liking to a people is, you know, honestly a good reason to fight. Not to say that it is the only reason to fight, but sympathizing with people, generally speaking. Someone's plight, someone's way of life, or basically someone's struggle. Come now. Everything that we're doing right now just inside of Rhalgr's Reach, which is fine. It's not as fine when you cannot, will not sprint. There should be more herbs around. I see them. We can complete one of the quests. Ananta?
All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say the survival is thanks enough. Fare you well.
That is actually noble, a noble way of looking at it, you know? Not everyone is gonna, you know, I'm saying you know a lot. Not a lot of people are actually gonna be grateful for you being harsh to them until after they know why you were being harsh to them. It takes time for people to actually understand stuff like that. Aurelia? Aurelia?
Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps? Or to make amends for the ones I couldn't? My father and brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Guardians, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing.
Gotcha. Understandable and respectable, too. They really do reward you for doing them at the same time because the markers are at the same exact place. So, I see the herbs. Hey, Hugok. Hugok. Huh? Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but if it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Al Amigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship, if you live long enough, you'll die still in someone else's land. Like as not, but that's a choice. For me, I'd rather die here. Noble, in a way, I suppose. Like, not harming other people the same way that they harmed me, but trying to retake what was taken. Like I said, just in a way. Alright, once more, warping inside of Rhalgr's Reach to Rhalgr's Reach. This shall be fine. Hello. Once more Torgal music, even though it's super peaceful here at nighttime. Here we go.
Thanks, that'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, sir. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around.
All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause, though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake, as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. And that's the way that it goes. We can sprint over to the last one. From here, we continue on our search. Let's go, beeves! I haven't asked the people. Well met, Gulen. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? I wrote it down. Huh. As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. And now we're full. So, Token of Faith. Oh, it is at the very center of Rhalgr's Reach. Okay. Kind of hard to see. Fine. Midgard Summer. Like I said, the music here is really peaceful, it's really nice, I really like it, but I actually just enjoy the mounts and not moving at a snail's pace, so that's why I'm using mounts inside of this place. Hey, swarthy resistance fighter, Token of Faith. Domitor, where could it have got to? You okay? Pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it. Aye, had been him. I heard it this morning, that much I know for certain. And I've not left the reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. If you got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the office pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. I get it. You don't want to, like, waste money. Alright. In the Magic Tech armor it is, then. In the meantime, we'll blast it all. Blast it all. Alright. So, I could have just stayed. One of the things that I was thinking before is, like, I could have just stayed and leveled up White Mage, honestly, and like off-screen and whatnot. I don't think that's what I wanted anymore today, because I started today at level 24. It was 12 levels, and while I appreciate the fact that you can just find, you can literally just find raids, like instance raids in dungeons and whatnot, by just clicking commands on the duty finder. Basically, that's all you have to do. You go to the duty finder, you click on commands, and that's it. You register for it and you immediately get it as a healer. So yeah, I mean, there we go! And 65! Warrior's already halfway through, dude. When push comes to shove. Alright, we also can take the next warrior class, or warrior job quest. So, Alfino has been making himself useful to the Resistance. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Gulen, I hear you have been keeping busy. Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Velodina to General Altin personally. So it shall be. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Kral and Istola will wish to remain here to support the Chirurgeons, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. Alright, Alfino. It's a little bit baffling, not gonna lie, the fact that there's so little Aethernet shards around, because these places are a little big. Like, I get it, they're not as big as the city-states, but still quite big. Crossing to Valodina. Hello, Ishtola. Sometimes I've heard it as Ishtola, and sometimes as Yishtola, so...
It's Artemis. It's Artemis. I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Guardians. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, no less on others' behalves. This is war, and every Scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Belza and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilbert's primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Louis Soir and the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who will require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here for Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Storla for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Gulen, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Enmont, the man who slew Gaius van Belsa and some half-dozen primal besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but you, like every Scion, must decide for yourself. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. No, we can but carry on. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. For Papalimo. Well said indeed. Take care, Yistola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Please, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Minago will leave without us. Alright, we part ways. Might I persuade you to join us, Gulen? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince Minago to wait a little longer. That's quite fine. Thank you, Alfie. To be quite frank, Alfie, I find it a little bit weird that you would ask this of me to reconfirm and reconfirm again. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for taking me into consideration. You've grown quite a bit, both as a strategist, as a strategist, and as a man. Praise be to Alphino. Really like his character and the growth that he's shown so far. So, you will be accompanying us then. Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent! Then let us be off! Will we do checkpoints in throughout? Nope. Back to Castrum Oriens. Here we go. Just warping over. Now the sun will be gone. Sorry. Needed to pour some. Oh. Nope, this is fine.
Alrighty then. Rob on. We're ready to go. Ready whenever you are. Welcome back, comrades. What news?
Greetings, General. I am at Commander Kemp's behest to to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak.
Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot.
Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Velodina. Capture Velodina? It will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital.
There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamecan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Velodina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I will know this one's.
If there is no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Tarapin?
By all means, if that is all, let us be about it.
So we shall go, General. So we shall go. I'll say you're taking point on this one. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While the aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about his reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. As such, I will take the Savage Might materia ×3. And that is done. Hey, Pippin. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, as long as we do not have the ill fortune to run foul on an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Velodina. Alright, Pippin. Paddle up, paddle up. Paddle in. It's goody goody two shoey. Nope, not the Magitech armor. Let's take the Mana Cutter. Are you for real? Let's take the Mana Cutter for a spin, like I said. Where am I headed, actually? Oh yeah, by the way, there's extra experience for us if we do some of these. The next event that is coming up is all about Yokai Watch. Quite weird, but okay. Are you for real? Okay. Well then, Leshy, I'm gonna take you down right now. Because apparently I'm gonna have to do that. There's a big ass barrier just in the way. And I will not take no for an answer. There's someone else here. You're right. Hello, Flame Scout. Yeah, this is fine. Revenant Grizzly. One. And another one. And another one. The Killing Paw. That looks dangerous. Probably a good idea not to stay on its way.
heavy swing and a critical. Honestly, I really like the fact that we are pretty much invincible with Warrior at this point. I cannot wait to like see it further, but like honestly, level 60 and I feel pretty invincible already, so. At the very least on my own. This should give me a golden rating. Golden rating. That was good enough. I cannot use any more seals because I don't have the full version of the game, so. Mountain Grizzly, level 61. Good. They don't see behind their backs like the stupid leshies do. Running, 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 bitter mill. This a place we come to see. It wasn't the fate that I saw that gave experience points as an extra, but you know, coming over. Regular reconnaissance meaning we're just gonna look at it from afar. Is that what it is? Kinda sounds like it. I'm not a fan, but I respect it. Sorry about that. Nope. Tracer Antillion, no! There's another one there. Oh, it saw me. These are bugs. I forget these are bugs that I'm talking about. Come on, man. Yeah. Mandibular bite and whatever. Alright, let's make it over. Oh, again. Here. Have a little bit of a taste of the beast within. Gotcha. Oh. Whoa, we're gonna get company. We're gonna fight. Alright. Let's go for it.
This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse.
Upon reconnoitering Custom Balladina, several cutscenes will play in a sequence. Yes, okay. Proceed. After that, we're going to do the mission. Oh, you know what? I should probably get my hair up. I should probably pull my hair up a little bit because it is honestly extremely hot right now. It is bothering me and I'm sweating quite a bit on my neck, so.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
You mean the general? I did a high ponytail. That should be better. It is actually quite a bit better.
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Lower.
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Rhalgr's reach.
Oh, no. What? Was it prepared?
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
Oh, it was expected then.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Oh.
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Fordola, Krile. Please. I'm worried. I'm actually worried. I am quite worried. But of course.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
Uh-oh.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
Uh-oh.
You're no kin of mine.
You are. They are. Why'd you raise your arm, Jomo? Oh no. Honestly, whenever I see one of these scenes, it's usually like two people with swords. The guy that raises their sword first, the person that raises their sword,
Meffred!
freaking loses because they're on the offensive already. They have a shield on the other hand, but like there's nothing to do there.
Hills take you!
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why are you here?
Well, well.
Yeah, yeah.
Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Uh-oh. Alright, Zenos.
7 hells. It's him. It's Zenos.
Oh, sorry, Zenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man!
Uh-oh. No, Lise. Highly suggest against this. No, gosh.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
Catapult. Gods. At least she's not missing an arm yet. Unless she follow on Raban's footsteps.
Lise, run!
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas,
A different sword for that?
it will not save you.
Crap. Fordola.
Yashola!
Oh, so it is Jid.
Hold the line, by Rhalgr. Hold the line!
Please. Oh, way. So that's it. We lost everything. Kryle. At least you're safe, but Fordola.
Kryle!
If only I'd been able to fly.
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
But how?
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Good.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able.
Sorry, Alphino.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I mean, I will be able to do so, but...
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Right.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Okay. Yikes. honestly, being 100% totally 200 honest, because I have to do, you know, sorry, thought you were the one. You come with me. You come with me. You come with me. You come with me. And you come with me. And I will decimate you all! Alright. I need to get to Stola now. I need to get to the Stola. I need to get to the Stola. Confound it. Nothing for it but to fight. Oh, then, it's a bloodbath. I think you mean a storm of blood. What are you doing still attacking them? You focus on me. No. Get the enemies, darn it. Cut you off. You're down. And another one done. Alright, come on. Get me to where Justola was. Where's Justola? Those monsters! These people had surrendered! It's not too late for the others. We must hurry. What the? Are those beastmen fighting for the Imperials? I've never seen them before. Fairy Domitai? And Fairy Domitai bow one. Okay. Kill it unnaturally. Yes, we keep pining for the Berserk. This is honestly a lot to take in, because I really want to get to where Justola was. Where are you going? Where are you going? Spear wall. Come now. We took release at the other sleeper inside. You've got. There they are. We're not too late. The skulls. Well, a rescue party is it. We'll see about that. Take care of the mages. Come on now, man. Fordola, you are doing like a number on my keeps, but at the same time you're basically doing nothing. Can you just stay still for a second? That would be the best, actually, if you could stay still for a second. Not sure if I misused it, actually. Alright, bring it over. You're in for the Berserk combo. 1, 2. That's that. Oh my god. I'm really mad at you. please.
What
So-
took you so long? Alpha, no, I need your help. My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Okay. He stayed behind. Hello, Zenos.
As you command, my lord.
She's just an angry person. I'm not going
Your
for
friends
them.
were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
I mean... Hopefully you will not entertain me. Pippin, Alice. Careful. Alright, Zenos. If we kill him here and now, we can end this. I have no need for this rabble. What do you mean, rabble? Oh, wow, okay. 7 L's. Not even father could do that. Yet Sam may have potential. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, come on. Nope, get out of there. I will defeat you yet. The swell? Nope. Barely made it, barely made it. Ah, I'm missing. No, I have to defeat the swell. Okay, cool.
Don't stop now.
But I must stop. Okay, well. Please don't miss with any of these. Once, immediately missed. Come now. Oh no! Okay, this is fine. I can stay here. This is great. It really does say defeat Zenos Yae Galvus, even though they limit you to level 63 and he is level 70. The swell attacks outside. Oh crap. It would seem I misjudged you. This ends now. No. Oh wow, okay. No. I was still alive though. Did I manage the duty though? I think so. Alright, Galvus. wow, okay. No blood. That's good.
Pathetic.
It was just a blunt hit. At most, I have some broken ribs. I'm not done yet. Zenos. I'm honestly concerned. Robot.
7 hells.
No, Robon. Keep calm. If you do this, it'll only turn into more bloodshed. Stop.
Shall we give chase, General? Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded. Aye, sir.
God. Honestly, did not expect, after the first half hour of today's stream, did not expect it to go this way.
You alright, lad?
As fine as can be. Well enough. Next time he will pay.
Aye. I do not doubt it.
To be fair, the 7-level difference was something. Played a huge part in it, especially because I missed my stronger attacks. I just want Stormblood to be okay.
Don't you die on me, Ishola! Hold on!
Yeah, you see? Sometimes Y'shtola, sometimes
Don't worry,
Ishtola.
it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
They've been going for a while. Are you sure you're okay? You're gonna run out of mana.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Okay. Thankfully, my broken ribs and bones were not that bad. I was lucky enough to friggin' destroy that sword. Y'shtola?
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Understood. Y'shtola has to retreat.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
I can help.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Will do. Oh my gosh. It's such a... In a way, you know, in a way it is such a... I knew it. I knew something had to go wrong, but at the same time it's such a... It makes me feel... not good. You did well, Gulen. You saved lives, no matter what happens. Remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. The fires fade. See to the wounded, Gulen. If they live, help them. If not, move on. So it shall be. So it shall be. Alright. Theory youth? God damn it, Mefrid. Weren't you the one telling me to use my head and stay alive? Lies motionless, having breath dear's last. Clenched in his fist is a small charm, which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You'd best take it to Conrad. That was honestly a low blow. It's like 10 to the wounded. The only wounded was the guy that we know. And the description is just, he's lying there motionless, having breath his last. I will get, I don't want to say revenge, but I will get retribution.
Monago? Mifrid, where are you?
I'm sorry, but Mifrid is gone.
This is... He's dead, isn't he? Mifrid was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him 20 mobs, so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quartermill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls? In the heart of battle, we can but do our best, as he did. Mifrid will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us, now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me. I had high hopes for him is all. I cannot blame you, man, and I am holding back tears. Jeez. Our defeat was no mere thing. It was total, a humiliation. We are powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alfinot said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Rhalgr's reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they've begun. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Oriens will need to be taken by chocobo carriage. Agreed? Good. I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I will have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. We are getting side quests now. The wounded resistance fighter has a lot on his mind. There's something I would ask of you, lad. I joined the resistance against my mother's wishes. She awaits me back in my hometown. I'm lucky to still be here after the last battle, and I don't want to take her love for granted anymore. Please deliver this bandana to Mother in Alagana on my behalf, and tell her that I said thank you. I want her to know I understand why she objected to me joining the fight against the Empire. Mother's boy. Fordola? Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you decide treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Gotcha. Medical supplies here. Medical supplies here. And medical supplies there. Are we all ready? We have to move out soon. Sir, Marshal Talipin said you might have something for me. I have some. Trollvik prays this should put the drivers' hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. Alright. Stormblood and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Kryle.
I'll walk alongside and need protection in case the Guardians try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages?
I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished.
As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. To Castromorians. I cannot read, dude. And so we remained. Conrad, divide and conquer.
You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castellum Bellodina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. But first, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castromorians.
Understood. We will go and speak with General Alden. Shame that. Alrighty then. There's no more quests, right? Yes, there's another quest. I should go and take that before talking to Rolban. Gotta be honest with you, this got me down. This got me down hard. I wasn't really expecting to see this big of a loss right away. Like, of course, you have to keep it interesting, right? It's not just going to be like, oh, the Warrior of Light is good, and just winning, and that's it. It's, honestly, it has to have this to raise the stakes, and while I respect it, it's also very hard to look at, hard to see, hard to watch. Could you lend me a hand? I rushed here after hearing that Rhalgr's Reach had been attacked by the Empire, bringing all the goods I could carry with me. One of the weapons I brought was a blowgun. I think it's a fairly useful tool, but none of the Resistance fighters seem to agree. Could you help me show them all how handy it can be? I know it will serve them well in the fight. They simply do not realize it yet. Please meet me by the targets I have set up. Okay. These are level 60, if I'm not mistaken. I shall do them as ninja. Yes, level 60. Should be fine. I've prepared 4 targets for you. Hit them all to show how splendid a weapon the blowgun is. Make sure to first choose your target before blowing with all your might. Thank you. Destination. Bang. That's 1. Here's 2. There's 3. And 4. Got him. Absolute perfection. The resistance fights were transfixed by your display. If one is able to get close enough to an enemy, they could use the blowgun to shoot a poison dart right into the neck. It really can be quite handy in the right situation. I got the idea from an Alamigan I met in the Black Shroud. He said he'd seen some locals hunting with it and wondered if the resistance couldn't find a use for it. Just goes to show you don't need to pick up a sword to fight against the Empire. We'll have our own parts to play. And that was done. Before I continue, I will immediately go to Alagana at the Peaks. I will talk to the boy's mother and come back afterwards. As you can see, the experience that we get from all this is not as big as I would love, but this I want to do immediately. Fancy yourself as our village's savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Saya. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do not worry about the toll it must be taken in a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Thank you! I wanted nothing more than to get a chance, and now we have it. However, I wish to speak to the boy's mother. Hidden Hearth. The Skywatcher. Menders. Luiri. Not Sire. And there's no one behind here, so... probably gonna be on the upper deck. Upper side. Upper parts. Uppies. On the uppies. Alright. This is a nice pace breaker, and I'm doing the side quest because, you know, it always helps to be closer to flying. Flying is the best. Hey, sire. Or sayer.
Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more villagers to arrive.
Yeah, bugger's treating us another one of his speeches, I see.
How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor? I ask you. It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. So you may be too young to remember, but a quarry used to mean everything to this village.
Honey else, when is this old codger going to stop hopping on about the good old days? Time you open your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no going to be hard sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. It'd be better served going out and hunting on my own food.
Just hear me out. If you give on to the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling. But we're at it, life's the same.
Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with a lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good.
Sweatlove. Well, what do you bloody expect without attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation.
There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. And we can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. No, well... I don't want to say that you're stuck in the good old days, but...
Blessed Gerlunstan's nothing. Of course, everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalkers alive. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement.
I'm here to actually listen to you, try to help you out.
I am indeed a sayer to speak of. Ryan for send you my way, you said. Golan, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Wakata. I can tell you have more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think of me.
Alright, let's speak further.
All I know is everything's to the quarry. The stones we extracted were sold and pleasing to the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build a palace. Those were the days. It was Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought the stone structures were barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless, metallic buildings, they said. They say to look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came from Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many into the rival cost. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain here have been left to our cow and living using by means we can. I swear Rhalgr's every name. If we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. Whether it is something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry, then the villagers would surely see to it fit to help me restore to it to a farmer grow a blah, 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 blah. I know this is a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to read the query of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 Urulid stones of forever being left?
Oh, plain simple, nice and easy, my dude. It barely seems like anything. How do I even get there? I need that in order to fly. How do I even get there? This is all, like, blocked off, by the way. I would have to come all the way from somewhere else, from the fringes, over here. I would have to come from here, so I have to progress through the main story again first, in order to be able to do that. Shame! But it is what it is. At the very least, this is not an instance raid that we unlock and have to do before we have the power to fly. Hello. I'm here to hand this over. Oh, why? This is my boy's. Has something happened to him? Yes, I'm sorry to inform you about this, but he's still alive. I tried to dissuade him from joining the resistance, but he would not listen. We had a big fight and he wound up sneaking out in the dead of night. It is a weight off my mind to learn that he does not resent me. However, the fact that he has returned this bandana must mean he intends to continue fighting. If his resolve is truly that strong, and there is little chance of me convincing him to come home, I will continue to pray for his safe return. That's the way that it goes. Is it Gerbert? I think it's Gerbert. More quest lines. Ever since the Empire outlawed the practice, one whiff. Okay. I'm not gonna do this one. I'm not gonna do this one. Like, if you stop and watch, it's too far away, and that's the only one. So yeah, it's too far away. That's basically that. I could do it from Rhalgr's reach, going out into the fringes, but for now, I'm just returning and continuing on with the MSQ. Like I said, side quests and stuff I can just do on my own time for leveling up the other classes. It's giving me a quarter of the experience that each of the main storyline things are giving me. So for now, that's the way that I'm gonna spin it. If anything, I will start leveling up as well by doing some instance raids and whatnot whenever possible.
Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Zenos and his men returned straightways to Specula. Imperatoris, after quitting this place. Specula Imperatoris, it would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away, but Zenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. We'll leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castromorians. We can discuss our path forward there.
Alright, Raban. As much as I would love to do that, when push comes to shove, we shall return to Morabi Dry Docks, and we shall continue our warrior training. I am all over the place, I know that. This is necessary for me because I don't know if we're gonna get a new move. And as you can see, my two, they're basically two, although it's really three. But my stuff is full for warrior, so I'm gonna need to have some clarity on this.
There we go. So, first things first, Gazal Greens. Hello, Highwind. How are you? And here we go. Hey, Broken Mountain. I am arrived. Gulen, I'm afraid I have naught but ill tidings to share. The Mamulja have returned with reinforcements. According to reports from Maelstrom Command, they have their eyes fixed on Wineport, having been driven out of the ruins of Nim. I have no doubt they mean to take the village as their new base of operations. We have fanned the flames of their aggression, Gulen, and thus is it our duty to put matters to rights. Yeah, I fear they pose too great a threat to consider this part of Dorgonov's training. Regardless of what may happen, I expect you to prioritize the Mamulja above all else. When you are ready, my men and I shall meet you at the Raincut Chigole.
Alright. Thank goodness for flying, man. By the way, the Raincatcher Gully dogs. Not here directly, so
Wineport it is. Zoom.
Bum 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 bum. Here we go near Ninja Quest lines. We shall push them back with our rise. Alright. Okay. Give it to me straight, Broken Mountain. Our scout status of Mamulja are still to the south. There's no way of knowing which path they will take to reach Wineport, so we must head them off at a very available avenue, unless they turn the hamlet into a battlefield. Gulen, I would ask you to head due south and do away with any enemies you find along the way. The rest of us shall sweep west toward Red Mantis Falls, then south through the Severed String. Lorgono, you will stay close to me in the rear. You will aid me in my support, nothing more.
If you insist.
I'm sorry, Lorgono, but there is too much at stake to risk you losing control of your Eater Beast. Yet with you joining me in support, I fear we may lack the strength to do away with the Mamulja. No need to fear, brother, for you have my axe.
I will change his voice a little.
What a welcome surprise. Are you sure you're able to fight?
After bashing boulders and toppling titans with the marauders, I've never felt better.
You again? Come slow us down, worm.
No more than the horn-met cow unable to control her inner beast. How about when it's over, I show you my inner beast and...
Enough, both of you.
Brother, if you're sure you can handle it, I would have you take the lead. Right then, let's move quickly. Gulen, we will meet where the paths join on the road leading to Limsa.
Let's go! Alrighto then. To be perfectly honest, I had totally forgotten a little bit about her, but... Okay, just due south. Once again, I'm Torgal. Bum 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 dum bum 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 bum. Here we are. Destination. Dung Mitch Place. And surveyed. Okay, that's done. Here goes double. In the combo. And number 2. You're dead already, aren't you? Yep, you're. Cool. Well, that's one wasted berserk. Hello to that giant pelican, too. I like how some of these are just mindless. Just fight them. Get them. That's basically it. I will decimate you all again. How's about this? Well, didn't really make sense to do that, now did it? I'm thinking there will be one more. Indeed. At the very least, this one. Hello? And goodbye to that one. Gotcha. One more. Nope. Time to just speak. Where were you guys?
Gulen. Oh, thank goodness you are unharmed. The Mamulja. They caught us unawares as we passed through the severed string. We had no choice but to make haste toward the rendezvous point. As I feared, Brother's boasting was just odd. He was the first to falter and failed to keep up as we fled. Him along with Dorgono. Please, you must find them before they are slain by the Mamulja, or worse.
Of course. Why am I not surprised, honestly? Hello? Cure Scorch, what is going on with you, man?
Gulen, be on your guard. Dorgono, she defeated the Mamulja, but...
Oh, again?
Her inner beast has consumed her. My strength has failed me, Gulen. Please, you have to stop Dorgono.
Alright, will do. Oh, she's back. Good.
I did it! I've suppressed the will of Karash.
So you have.
Could it be? She overcame her inner beast with her resolve to protect me. The flames of her spirit burn so brightly, and yet it feels as though mine have all but cut her out. Pray return to the others without me. I cannot face them like this.
Oh, come on, Curious. Well... Alright, Gorge.
We have struck two birds with a single stone. The Mamulja have been repelled, and Dorgono has at last gained control over the inner beast.
The power of Karash is now mine to control. Soon my people will welcome me back with open arms.
I would certainly hope so. Let us return to the Moravic Dry Docks and prepare for your send-off, shall we?
Something tells me it's not gonna be that easy. Next quest is level 68, I believe.
I lacked the courage to ask before, but now I must. Gulen, would you return with me to the Asim Steppe? There's much my people could teach you, just as you could teach us. With your help, we could never need fear the will of Karash ever again. Please, Gulen, say you will join my clan.
Join your clan? How does one go about that? Then who would protect the ores in my absence, though?
By the mother of course! How could I be so blind? I could never deprive the Orsi of its protector. Don't forget that I asked. It was foolish of me to think you would give up your life here in Eorzea. Come, we should return to the Moravic Dry Docks. The others are waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry to have rejected you. You have to understand, there's a lot of things that I have to do here. I'm sure it would be lovely to join you. Just probably not this time. Well, we are arrived.
It pains me to let such a fine warrior leave. Still, I cannot begrudge you for wishing to return home.
A part of me wishes to stay and repay your kindness. Before coming here, I was certain redemption was beyond my reach. Now, thanks to you and your warriors, I have learned to harness the power of Karash. At last, I can return home and show my people that strength is a gift, not a curse. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Farewell.
Aw, Dorgono. You're cute, honestly.
Once again, we are indebted to you, Gulen. Not only have we eliminated the Mamulja threat, we've helped Dorgono on her way to reuniting with her people. Yet there still remains the matter of my brother. He would not dare admit it, but I knew from the moment he laid eyes on her that he was in love, and therein lies the problem. The only love he has ever known is that for his acts and the thrill of battle. In light of her less than favorable treatment of him since his defeat here at the Wolf's Den, I fear his love and loathing for her are at odds with one another. Unable to get a grasp on his emotions, he's lost touch with his inner beast. He will be distraught in her absence, to be sure, but as they say, time heals all wounds. All we can do now is wait and hope he recovers. If anything should happen, you will be the first to know.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Well, how much was that? 105,000. Okay, that's basically as much as a regular story mission. Got that. Next one is a level 68 or 67. 68. Gotcha. Alrighty then. Let us move back again then. This time, Castromorians. Continue with the MSQ. Honestly, had I known that we were so close to the big, twist, I could have ended up like just doing that. But it's fine that I didn't.
Kyle is with Jistola. She still hasn't woken up, but Kyle says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, he could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen when that Skulls commander cut down Mifrid. A single blow and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Oh, Lise.
Yeah, kind of understand it though. You have to.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours. And for that, we thank you.
There is no need for thanks.
Yeah.
We are allies, are we not?
Exactly that.
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us.
No, that's what they want. They break your spirit.
We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Well, I don't think so.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Zenos?
Right.
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And painful it is.
And when Zenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
Well, you might be right about that, but I'm also gonna fortify myself. I will grow stronger.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Zenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varys' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
With our own might. We take the fight to Doma. This could be... We have allies there too.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Zenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
At least now, we do.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Zenos together.
We shall.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
I get it.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Right.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
I understand. And Alamigo's suffering shall end soon. We'll carry it on our backs. I promise. Sorry, I didn't read the first one.
And I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doma Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves, and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Alright! That quest is done! Lies, damn lies, and pirates. Alright. Should probably strive to put some material in my stuff. When men go as one, there is life. When there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Arthard is not exactly over the river and through the woods. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, there is another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Fordola cannot be left unattended. Then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. You know, Alfino, it could have been quicker just to ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose so. Would you be willing to look after Fordola and provide support to Arenvald and the others? Yes, Alfino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with a gift. Okay. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister, Gulen, Lise, gather your things. We are for Limsa Luminsa.
Of course! We shall set sail to the old land of ye pirates. And there's another one of these. Serpent Marshal Brookstone. The Hidden Truth.
Gulen Pepper of the Maelstrom, a moment if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the Twin Otter with overseeing the occupation of Castron Orients for the interim. As an adventurer, I realize it is wont to attend to matters both great and small in all corners of the realm, though it should go without saying that you must also uphold your obligations to the Maelstrom and the Orzen Alliance. Thus, I would ask for your aid in a reconnaissance mission here in the fringes. Please speak with Lieutenant Molko when you are ready to receive a briefing. She will be overseeing the operation.
Alright, I will. Just give me the other task too. And where shall I be going? Okay, here. And there's another quest over here. Tala Molkok. Hello.
Do my eyes deceive me? I can't be, but it is. Gulen Pepper, the Griffin's Bane himself.
Now they're calling me the Griffin's Bane?
Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Belser's wall, bringing his plans to conquest to shuddering halt. I can think of no other title that so aptly befits your prowess. A pity no one else seems to think so. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Castron Orients?
Well, you see, this was the base of operations for the Resistance for a while.
Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested to assist you in my investigation. It's such an honor. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Ah, goodness me, where are my manners? Talamoko, military records officer at your service. I cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matter, you need only ask. Now then, let me apprise you of our current situation. Shortly after taking control of Castron Orients, we discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Guardians, prison records dating back to the beginning of Alamigo's occupation. As you might have suggested, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed, as a reminder of what would happen should any step out of line. What we weren't expecting, however, was a number of prisoners listed simply as whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment, or even escaped, but we could find no other documents to suggest what became of them. Be they living or deceased, it is now our duty to find them. Not just for our own records, mind you, but their beloved ones as well. They deserve the peace of mind of knowing what happened here. Would that this were a recent incident, though, it will be no easy task ascertaining their whereabouts after 20 years. But I believe I know where we might begin our investigation. The Ananta have called these lands home long before even the Alamegans came to settle here. And as luck would have it, the Resistance has established cordial relations with our people. Perhaps they remember something of what happened all those years ago. Alright, so we are crossing over to their territory now. I will just accept this. Thank you very much. Keep on moving, keep on trucking. Where'd she move? It's a little bit rude to move on, like, while you're talking, so... Hello. Alamegan prisoners captured 20 years ago. Sorry, I heard my dogs barking and I heard a weird bark. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check up on that. Alright. Sorry about that. It was a weird occurrence, but everything's fine. Yes, I remember. When the Garleans gained their foothold here, they interned any and everyone. Striders, undied mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Garlean armed military, dispatched to other lands from which they would never return. If I'm not mistaken, the prisoners who remained here were taken to a small village to the... I cannot say what transpired there. But a settlement was heavily guarded. I fear the worst for them. Sorry, I got the hiccups too. A settlement to the south? Why, that would have to be Bittermill. I recall records of this resident seeking asylum in Redania when the Guardians first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin our search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble. Alright, sure enough. I just figured that by doing that, my timer with high wind just got lowered quite a bit, but it's fine. We just got through there, just a little bit ago, here in Bittermill. Sarpria, okay.
I was about to say, they didn't attack me before, but I believe it's just because I was not in their line of sight. Wait, is the bear's back? The bear's back. I've already done it, I'm not gonna do it again. Sorry, bear, I'm just gonna go through you. Mountain Grizzlies. Doop 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 doop. And another mountain Grizzler. Bye.
What are Guardians doing here? They cannot be allowed to leave. Get them!
Once. And a twice. And how's about... yeah, another one. If this is level 61, I'll give it to Ninja, just so that it has a little bit more experience on there too. Because it is, at the end of the day, a side quest, so... Startle Soldier. Ooh. It is level 61, right? Let's just get it. Talamolko.
Goodness, that's smart. Perhaps I should have devoted more time to combat training. No amount of training would make me a match for the renowned Griffin's Bane. That was a magnificent display. The Guardian soldiers were certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. I managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation would have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Guardians should be too busy contending with the Resistance to waste time in a place like this. What were they doing here? I'm afraid our search for answers has only raised more questions. If we are to make sense of any of this, we must search for this place from top to bottom, after my heart returns to my chest.
I can appreciate that, yeah. Complete it and get me that attunement.
Quest complete!
Will this be a series? It is a series. But it is for something else.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I fear the battlefield is no place for a bookworm. If the gods are kind, we'll encounter no further distractions. Now let's begin our search. I'd like to cover more ground if we split up. Hopefully there is still some trace of the prisoners left there.
Well, if this eventually takes me somewhere else, I would appreciate it, because over here in Party in Aether Currents. Sorry, excuse you. Once again. See here, this is the one that we have one over here. Like, this is the one that I would need to be able to access through the fringes, which we're not able to. But the fringes themselves have 3 more quests to do, and I found 2 physically. That's not true. Why do you think I'm lying? Because you're not even sure that I'm lying. You don't think that you know what you think that you know, Azal. Welcome back. How was Lowell? The cloying stench of rotting debris fills your nostrils. You're unable to discern where the odor is coming from. Alright. How's about another one? Am I lying? Upon closer inspection of the ground, you see footprints. Some of them appear to be fresh. I asked a question. How can I be lying if I ask a question? Oh, I just had a little break. Nice. Did you win? Did you have a win? Are you winning, son? Here we go. Deserted house. Cause hombre. Sure. This house is much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. Well, that actually is a good clue. Full victories. Nice. Congratulations on that. Do you play ranked? What are you? Platinum? Gold? Hello there. Nah, rank scary. Gotcha.
Ah, Gulen, thank goodness. I found someone while inspecting the houses. He seems unwell.
I gave her an accent all of a sudden.
Unwell? Unwell? No, definitely not, certainly not. Yes, we're quite fine, but what of you? A little girl dressed in strange clothes. Quite strange, quite strange. What? You have some nerve, regardless of how I look. I am a ranking officer of the Order of the Twin Adder. Thank you very much. Now, who are you and what business do you have here? Who? Yes, who? An excellent question. You are you, but who are we? Yes, we would like to know very much, very much. You don't remember? Well, is there anything you can remember? Remember. Yes, remember. Something about this place, something familiar, quite familiar. Gulen, this is only a hunch, mind you, but I suspect he is not from this place. Considering he's Ellison, he's likely a Gridanian escaped from the Garlands, or perhaps... Could he be one of the missing prisoners? It could certainly explain the Guardian soldiers from before. We need to take him back for questioning. Excuse me, sir, but could you be willing to come back with us? At the very least, it would be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses, and we may be able to help you recover your memory. Ah, memories. Sweet memories, yes. We will like them very much, very much. Alright then, let's return to Castromorians. My brow-beating commander will likely wish to meet you. I suppose it can't be helped.
Alright. These side quests are honestly kind of weird in the way that they are being, like, portrayed currently, but I'm not taking any offense with any of this. Like, I like that these are quest lines.
Possibly one of the missing prisoners, you say? I expected such wild claims from Lieutenant Malko, but if you would corroborate a report, perhaps this warrants investigation. Until further notice, he shall stay under the protection of the Orsian Alliance. Sir, with all due respect, you cannot just... Lieutenant Malko, get this man a hot meal and a warm bed. When he's had a bit of rest, see that he knows of bitter meal and the Guardians. It should not be long before we reach a resolution to all this. You're free to wait here until she finishes questioning our new detainees. And that's the way that goes.
And there's another one. But there's still no end in sight. Alright. I imagine Lieutenant Molko has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see what, if anything, she's learned. Let's jump a little bit faster through these. I've just finished questioning. Garland captivity, beginning to believe he's really one of the missing prisoners, but what does Bitter refill into all of this? Perhaps Wukan, the soldier who escaped us earlier, must know something to have been prowling about the area. Come on, go, we must spend with the Serpent Marshal Brookstone once more. There we go. Right. Just lost it. Cool. Hey, Pip! Peep! Pip the Peep! Oh, wait. Where are they? Oh. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is here, and not the actual serpent person. Okay, well, Bitter Mail. Would like the map participants to survey the area. In fact, there's no need for that. Golan and I will go. Okay, I'm getting the bits and pieces, the things that are important. Once again, I shall transport myself over there. Should be fine. Should be fine. Once and twice, this is running. This shall be our place to shine. We're not gonna forgive none of them. This is the time to get into action. Near Owen says there's the love call. My singing at that point is just horrible, I think. But I really enjoy the music. Final Fantasy XVI music is great. Speaking about Final Fantasy XVI music, the other things that you can buy are Kestrel rolls over at the Gold Saucer, and I already did buy all of them, so I'm happy about that.
We find him, Gulen. We really found him. Why are you... Oh! These wounds. If he's not treated soon, he won't be telling anyone anything.
Sorry.
He's like to bleed out if left unattended. Go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone we found him.
Okay. Moving back to Castor Mortis. Gotcha. Ooh. Ah, my neck. Did you hear that? That was a little bit rough, was it? We're back. Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We've got this. Subject has been found in Owen's stash. Here we go. Oh, is this really it? Oh gosh, why did I spend so much time doing this then? My goodness. Really did not need any of this. Talamolco. Oh, just destination? Cool. Let's just waste a lot of time for high wind over here. Cool. Nice, lovely, awesome, perfect. Less sprint. And you arrived.
It seems he's finally fit to speak.
We saved your lives, so...
I don't expect you to be grateful, but I'd like to remind you likely you wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't found you in that cave. Now start talking. What were you doing out there at Bittermill? We were looking for someone. An escapee from one of our facilities. He'd lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gone far. I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter in Bittermill. He claims we captured him, though he cannot recall where. So he returned to Bittermill after all. I guess the past came back to haunt him, even if he can't remember it. Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I will do all within my power to see your life is spared. Do we have a deal? Miss, I may be dressed in their uniform, but it would be mistaken to believe I owe the Guardians any allegiance. I will gladly tell you. 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in the Guardians' more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched while killing any and every one it came into contact with. Black Rose, I believe it was called. That's horrible! Their intention was to drive back the Orson forces without wasting any of their own on the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if they'd really worked without willing volunteers, and what better place than a village long since abandoned by its people. Not a single prisoner survived, the test proving a resounding success. It was only a matter of time before Black Rose would be deployed, or so they thought. So they just messed with our memories then. To the surprise of many, the project was shut down before Black Rose could ever be used. The order came from the legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion, and interim leader of the Alamegan province, Gaius von Velsa. The Black Wolf would not allow the senseless murdering of the Orz's people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. Everything was to be destroyed, but the man behind the project would not see his work wasted, and ran off with the last remaining samples of Black Rose. He was promptly apprehended, but he'd already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather could not, tell them where he hid it. The doctor had already gone mad, and couldn't remember a thing. I can only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process.
Then that means the man we found earlier.
Aye, that's him. Grillar Mice. Grillar Miles, former head of research of the 14th Imperial Legion. That's interesting lore.
I can't believe that incoherent mess of a man was a scientist in service to the Guardians. I think we've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation.
Take him back. Thanks.
What do you think, Gulden? A part of me wants to believe it isn't true, but I see no reason why he would lie to us. There has to be some way to substantiate his story. If the entirety of Bittermill was used for their experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with the evidence of such a massive operation. No, there would have to be some lingering traces of their work.
Alright. I mean, I've come this far, that's why I've been doing this, but really, jeez. This is taking forever, man. I know there's supposed to be storylines for a reason, you know, but even then, this is taking a little bit long. 2 hours and 15 minutes gone. I plan to go by taking all enemies with me. Now, you're not gonna hit me even further. There's no bears here, we've made sure that I will now come to Bittermill.
focus on the experiment. Because it is an operation, Ptolemy will give us a solution. Alright, let's split up. There has to be something here, and I'm not leaving until we find it.
Right. You're not leaving until we find it. I will leave. Immediately. Because I doubt I can go inside of each of these houses. What I'm thinking is probably just gonna be around one of the trees or something. Yep, barren soil. Here we go. Little by little by little. Nothing buried here. Oh wait, really? Oh gosh, it's one of these. It's not gonna tell you where to look for it, you just have to look for it. Alright, we barely saw any other place to search for, so I guess we're gonna have to be a little bit more thorough. Is there anything on here? No. There was nothing on here either, so let's take it to this side then. Here we go. This barren soil should actually yield some results. Give it to me. And gotcha. Nothing but, oh my god, really? So, am I correct in assuming that there should be one on this side for this house too? If there's barren soil for all three of them, then because there's only 3 in the area, so there was, and it was literally just the first one, the closest one. Your digging reveals a small metal container, though you probably shouldn't touch it. Lieutenant Molko will want to know what you found. Right. Lieutenant, I found a metal container, not too far away from here. Yes, he seems to have been saying the truth.
There's no time to be sentimental nor hasty. Any mishaps in handling that container could prove disastrous. Let's report back to Sergeant Marshal Brookstone.
Are we done with it? Like, by any means, are we actually done with this side quest line? Side quest line. Because it's just not great, I don't think. Like, it's interesting for lore purposes, but it's just not giving me much. We discovered the identity of the man we fought, missing prisoners. His former chief of research for the 14th and Green Legion, who oversaw the manufacture of chemical weapon known as Black Rose. After a thorough survey of bitter meal, we discovered that we believe to be a sample of this weapon. We'd like to request assistance in retrieving it. Gotcha. He asked for that, and as for the missing prisoners, they were used as test subjects for Black Rose. There were no survivors. Sir, I don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands. After the weapon has been safely moved to a secure location, rest assured we'll see to its disposal. His fate resides with the council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe. Almost pity the man, but memories are no, his crimes cannot be excused. You've done well today. I'm sure you have both quite tired. Go and rest. You've earned it. Oh, we're done with it now. Actually, I think I'll be heading back to Gridanic right up. I report the events of Bitter Mill needs to be reported that we might prevent such a tragedy from happening again. The Griffin's Bane is needed elsewhere. Yes, we are. My goodness, man. Thaumaturge or Conjurer. I'll just I'll go for this one. Because it's good, and because it's already level 60, so it's more helpful that way. That was a little bit harrowing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I could return home, but I want to use my gil. I know I could have done it for free. I just wanted to use my gil. So, upper decks. Upper decks. And where's the closest? Technically it is the aft castle. I mean, we just came from the wrong side. Could have literally just gone up through the skylift. So dumb. I will come back to the wench. Or wait. Yeah, we're here. Hello, Alfino. Hello, everyone. We're back. After such a long time, eh?
Tataru should be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. Is Merylweb lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet?
Not exactly. You're right, inasmuch as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it's equally infeasible to sail an Eosian Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice.
Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Carvelin of the Kraken's Arms. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates!
Greetings and salutations, scions. I take it from your comrade Stone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement.
Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Ah, but where was I? Oh, yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances.
Yep. You will be the target of the Empire for this. Just so you know.
An intent to securing passage to the far east, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kraken's Arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by our indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause and negligible profit.
Tataru, work your magic.
Well, for one, I think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor, unfortunate soul has to come to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir to House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives, and will pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugane in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same.
Scary. That was all quite well and good. Oh wait, no, I will not. Nope. Sorry. There we go. Now we can do it.
Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the forecourt tonight seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvelin swim.
Well, you see, there's no harm, no foul, so... Tataru, you did well. Thank you very much. Oh, and we also get new things, but these are actually not helpful. Oh, come on, stop it. I say, we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Taharu and I will procure the necessary supplies. I'll say, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Uri and Jay on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I shall go and speak with him. What of Ghoul and Lys? I would like the two of you to return to Revenant Stoll and speak with our Doman allies. I feel we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed?
Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Gullen.
Alright, Lys, let's go. Revenant Stoll, we shall just go to Revenant Stoll. We have only 3 more things to do. Alright, Lys, are you okay? How are you hanging up? Holding up.
Here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around to the House of Splendors. You take the rice and stones. I'll meet you out here after, got it?
Alright, in we go. In the rice and stones entrance, here we go. It still makes no sense to me that this is not a sanctuary. I'm just being honest. Hello, Higiri.
Greetings, Gullen. What brings you to the toll this day? What? You are Fordola. Heavens, you scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor, dead, Garlemald, in chaos. It seemed the time was ripe. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation, but when Zenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant.
Okay, that's not very warming. Hey, Hozan.
Huh, what is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask.
I do.
That you got to join Yugiri and Gotetsu in the fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nage clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and her host of men and magitech. To think that what was once the shining symbol of our heritage and the seat of dear Lord Kayan has become a den for guardian dogs.
Yeah, that would be a strain. Finally, Home?
You are truly planning to travel to Doma. I do not know what to say. Forgive me, I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled on the earnest coast of Orthard. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free, until the Guardians came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish, but travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none.
Alright, that's enough info for me. We'll see what Lys had on her side. I'm starting to get dizzy, so I'm probably just very tired. I'll go to sleep soon. Hey, Lys.
Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me all about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I like to think your Orsons can be just as stiff and sturdy as anyone, especially your Guardians. But anyway, did you know they eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually. Or at least, that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was a whole load of stupid old... Huh? Oh, wow, what you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do.
Alright, this is not useful for me, so Python material. Here we
go. Let's go.
Alright, Heaven's Eye materia and whatnot.
Right, no point waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa. Alfino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think.
Yes, he did. Which actually reminds me, yeah, I have everything as fine as can be. Alright, Limsa it is. Off we go to Doma.
You know what I will do?
Well, the Arcanist Guild is the closest one. Before I actually go away, I will actually just look at the trophies and see how much that has gone ahead and advanced, because I was a 90-something for one of them at some point before doing this stream.
You have returned, Gulen. I trust you learn much from our Doman friends in Revenant's Toll. I'm eager to hear all, though I can't wait until we have left port. But we will have time enough to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, you may inform the Deccan that we are ready to depart.
Yes. Boarding the Misery, along with pirates, we shall go. Voice acting? Would kind of hope so.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
What do you mean?
Rhalgr, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Please.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
Yeah? What is it? Still have not
Look ye
forgiven.
where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
I would presume too.
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Understood.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I
Even
have
though I didn't
more than
understand
words
Jack.
for you, my lady.
Uh-oh. Hello? Is she becoming a red mage now?
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
I am so glad that I gave him the voice that I gave him, because it is kind of similar.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Goodbye, Rhalgr. I will see you again. I know at some point I will have to forgive you, but right now is not the moment. I'm still mad at you. I'm still mad. Leave me alone, I want to be mad. I want to be mad. I want to be mad. That's fine. Well, here goes nothing. Sodoma. Right. I see the Guardian Empire on top, and down here, we're making it. This is kind of reminiscent of the very beginning of the game. I know I didn't stream it, but, you know.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself.
And so are we.
Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Right. As are we, is what I meant to say before. I really... Speaking is not my forte, it seems. Uh-oh.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Why was she not subtitled?
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Of course.
Dragged? By what?
A kraken?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment.
Right, but...
Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Thank you, Star Wars reference. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. Bad feelings. Bad feelings about this. Bad feelings all around. Hello, Kavalan. Kavalan.
Odd. Most odd. Well, you have any idea what's going on? No, as the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the mystery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them things a lot so. Things? I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. An adjective, for example. SeaWorld superstitions are fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of deceased women said to lose sailors to their deaths. Preposterous! Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there.
Indeed.
Scared as you are, Alphino. But a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I am beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles.
Right.
Still no instance raid nor dungeon. Then it is settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in.
Yeah. Like Liz said.
The Siren Song Sea now accessible.
I was proven wrong immediately. Okay. The first one for Stormblood. It says less than 5 minutes. I would hope so, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm a little bit more sure that it would go faster if I was a healer, but at the same time I also do not want to do it as a healer, so tank is fine. In the meantime, there's not much else to do. We can travel back to Limsa if I do that. I could also just travel out of here by teleporting or whatever. It is honestly not the best thing in the world for me to just like have stumbled upon it like this. But knowing my luck, this is one of those instances in which 5 minutes waiting will actually end up being like 10 to 20 minutes waiting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the side quests that we have currently. Oh my gosh. Well, the thing is, I know for a fact that I cannot come over here for now, because this is the place that we were supposed to invade, and we've made that, like, we've had to turn that back, so. So long as there's nothing changing on there, I think this is just the way that it should go. SL, you still alive? Oh gosh, screw you, Leshy. Fighting enemies no longer really yields. Like, it's been the case for quite a while, but fighting enemies doesn't really yield experience anymore. Like, not enough. Not nearly enough. Alright, excuse you. Gosh. Bears here. Mossling. You will stay there. I can also purchase cards for these things. Actually, I could do that. Also, go to the saucer and spend a little bit of my MGP on cards. What the hell? And you're done. Sorry if I become a little bit more, like, quiet for now. It's just, I have to concentrate if I don't want to, like, start doing dumb stuff. It's a struggle to keep myself awake. Nah, I can't do that. Okay, done. Or, well, maybe not done. But no. Serpent Recruit. Hi. You okay? Finding their weak point is key. If you can find that, then you should have an easier time. And I see that. Mana Cutter. To me. I struggle to think that we might actually have to end the stream today without actually getting, you know, the thing to start. There's just no people to do it right now. I can get it from here. So long as it doesn't move, I should be able to just get it. There we go. Comet Stale got. Could I not just do that? Jeez. Oh gosh. Yep, I'm gonna have to end stream without doing the thing. Yeah. Alright, we're just heading back. We're gonna talk to the guy as soon as I finish these two. Because there's been absolutely no progress with the forming party thing. Then that's gonna be it for today. And I'll just try some other day. Or actually, what I could do is just try with NPCs, which I'm not really a fan of, but I guess I'll have to do it. Because it's a story mission, so I can end on that. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. If we cannot find the people to do it, then I will for sure just do it with NPCs. Hopefully possible, and then I'll finish the stream after. Gotcha. Of course you did. Of course you did. Ah. There you go. Finished in a flash. Battles just seem to work out in my favor. No, like, actually give him tips, dude. Is there another one? No, it's done. Caster Moritz. Alright. Alright. Finally, I'm here for you. I did that thing that you asked me to do. Finally, I'm here for you. I got the things that you asked me for. And gotcha. And that's just alrighty then. Yeah, okay. Let me switch over to Warrior once more. And unfortunately, I don't, is it through here? No, I don't think so. It's not like that. I'm gonna have to do things again, like just go to Limsa, return to the boat. Like I did 2 out of the 3 quests that I could do right away, and it's just not. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I see you. No, yeah, let me board the misery. I will be in misery if I don't. Alright. Well, them's the breaks, I guess. Yeah. Alright, at the very least, it's Academician, Pugilist, and Red Mage. Why are you not a monk? Well, that's fine, anyways. I'm still level 65, average item level 240, register for duty. Let's commence. At least it's not some randos. We're going with Alice, Lise, and Alphino, so it'll feel like a more cohesive storytelling. Welcome to the Siren Song Sea. Here we go. Oh, those are the things that they were talking about, huh? It's all just about the experience. And this makes sense because it didn't really just go like, oh, now you should like Oh, right, Liz. That's right, my party is me. You guys are not super helpful, bitch, no. Because you're literally all targeting the same guy. That was a fine attack. Good. Alright. These enemies are tough, dude. That's another Banshee done, and the Banshee that I'm fighting, gone as well. Oh, come on! Had not even noticed that I was actually sent down a couple of levels. We'll do the Berserk combo here.
You shall fall soon enough.
That's good. Like I said, sort of I become a little bit too quiet, but concentrating so that I don't lose my grip on reality. Let's go, Banshee. Alrighty then. Island ahead, island ahead. Alright. Welcome to the Teeth. An ancient emir was waiting for us too. I should probably not have all that much faith in them either. I'm playing this as if I was playing with people too, so it's really not a good idea. What was that? What are you guys looking at? What are you fighting? Ancient Emir? I think so. Yes. Reflection of Garlemald. Gotcha. Come on now. Got it. We pass onto the first of these, and that's Lugat, whatever that is. That's my words. That's my line. You guys should also learn to dodge. Just saying.
You shall fall soon enough.
If you could hear that, I'm sorry. If you couldn't hear that, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. the hell? Yeah, I know you do, Alpino. But even then. Come now. Oh, come on.
Away with you!
Finally. Well, I mean, Ghostmark Ring of Casting. I'm literally opening them, just a few of them, to see what they have, basically. Stats-wise, I mean. Oh, my neck, dude. Having a little bit of trouble. But I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, hello? Good. Now good. There we go. Misuse it. Crap. So are we planning on entering that, or what is this? I would love to be able to focus too. Come now. Got it. Alright, destroyed mass. This is a shipyard, basically. Alright. I'm getting stuff. Collectibles. Hi, hello. Glad to see you here. come now. This is gonna take a while. Come on. His stuns are weirder and harder to block, but I think we're fine. It's done. It's done. Okay, I see where the last one is. Please no appearances here. All good. Alright, Warden's Delight. We've arrived. We have to defeat the governor. That was great. Immediate use of the limit break, that's fine. Okay, hello? That was baffling, honestly. Gotcha. No, how did that not deal damage at all? Come now. Okay, what the heck is this?
You should fall soon.
Oh gosh. That's quite a bit. That made me really disgruntled, honestly. Very uncomfortable. Oh no.
Away with you.
No. Only away with the monster. Alright, Alpino. Okay. Not great. Okay. Look. Oh, wait. I'm about to, like... I'm waiting for the thing, and out of nowhere it's like, oh no, yeah, it was done. Like, you're good to go. Alright. Isle of the Dead. We have to find a warden then. Barely a tent. That was good, that was good. Another holy spell. Or maybe just destroy it. That's also nice. Well, these are just in the library, so... Yep. Here we go again.
Away with you!
Attack a little less. Please and thank you.
Here it comes!
Probably not the best idea to just attack the main dude and not actually the smaller dudes. I'm gonna try... Yes, that. To eliminate them little by little. In a group, if it needs to be, but, you know, hopefully probably not. Like, most of the time, not.
Here it comes!
From now.
Not that much.
Yeah. Sorry, like I said, I'm really sorry that I'm like staying quiet. Oh, but we're very much not long, like, we're getting there soon. The frick? These things had a lot of health before, so careful here.
Come no closer.
Once, twice, 3 times. There we go. I could arguably say that the most useful one in this dungeon specifically could be Alphino, but I don't think it's fair to any of them to say that one is more useful than the other. They're literally just conducting the roles. Almost perfectly, shall I add, but it is just the roles. Okay, I'm getting a lot of things for casting. This, okay. Let's gap them. Once, and a twice, 3 times. Yeah, that's a big significant amount. That's a nice significant amount.
You shall fall soon enough.
Okay. I need to move. I need to move. Frick. Didn't really pay attention to that, sorry. Okay. So it's clear to me that we're making it, but... You guys are saving it, right? Good. Yeah, nice. Alright, one more trial to go. Over here. Hello, non-rainy place. Mapping the realm, the ship graveyard. Hello? Cute little mask. Okay, let's build it. Or let's do it. Let's fight it. Okay. Why ramble? Like, why would I go into one of those? Oh, crap. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Lorelei, you have barely lost any health. Why is that? From now, okay, that was minimum. That's fine.
You should fall soon enough.
Okay. Almost halfway done. Morbid retreat. Okay, that's fine. It's like literally to the opposite side of where you're facing is where you will walk.
This one's for you, Ada.
Come on now. Crap. Get out of there as soon as possible. The music's so cool, dude. It's such a shame that I cannot properly appreciate it. Like, I'm concentrating a little bit too hard because I'm the only person here.
Away with you.
Everyone was shielded, and this should finish it off. Alright, got it. Duty complete. Honestly, I'm really sorry. I was quiet for most of that. Music was really cool. I absolutely adore it, but it was just not. I was just not. Like, my mind was empty. It was done. Honestly, a little bit of a shame that we had to do it with NPCs instead, but it is what it is. We have reached this place, and we can continue on with the main scenario after this. Okay. Any other type of reward that we could have gotten in there for, you know, lack of a better term, extras like orchestrion rolls and whatnot for rewards, not gonna be given to us if we don't do a multiplayer, so that there's some voting at the end and stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're not gonna be having that. However, we have
That
reached
appears to be the last of them.
our new location.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
I am glad to hear that.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Oh, Fino, I know that you're afraid. But you know, that's still part of your charm, so... I see the place that says Doma over to the left, but we have arrived on the far east. Great. How many moons has it been?
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugani.
Oh gosh. Welcome to Hingashi.
The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma.
I like the music too.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Oh. To Papalino. Alright. As such. Congratulations, you now stand in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Right. Incidentally speaking, we have reached this point, and I shall come here. Falcon Porter. I say, is this not your first visit to this stop? In that case, I shall add your name to our register for your future ease of travel. We only allow travel to locations you're familiar with. Okay. Well, this is interesting because it's not inherently a chocobo. Alphino, set us off. Alphino is in no mood to take in the sights. The man from Ulda.
Glad I am to have arrived. I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvelin, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Orthard, were you in our possession. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. It is like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Orthard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvelin, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Despite desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiokase Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. Hostelry. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The Spice Trade, you mean? But of course, surely you did not think I'd travel halfway around the world and deliver you to their destination solely out of your kindness of my heart. Here is a thought. Thank you, Captain. And may the Navigator watch over you and keep you. Aye, aye. See you again, then. Right, then. To the hostelry. After you. Alright. Well, then. Oh, I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, you accepted it, and that was gonna be it. My back is hurting. Here we are.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
Right.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
I love the confidence of the Taru, honestly. Recently learned that...
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady.
Recently learned that her voice actress is the same as Fiora for Xenoblade Chronicles, and I just absolutely adore it. Hello.
The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
Who are you?
And you are?
And why are you expecting us?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
Right. We don't want to owe anything.
Such naked suspicion.
Yeah, of course.
I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man.
Well...
Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Yeah, absolutely.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you?
Yes, quite.
Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing.
Right.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
I understand you.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes?
Right.
One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port.
Correct.
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government.
So,
many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire.
Right.
With whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugane is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Right.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers.
Right.
One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
Right, it's a different type of war.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
For now. Just so Lolorito knows, this will not put us in debt with him. There we go. Alrighty then. Before we go over there, I need to attune. Attune, not attune. Shiokase Hostery, there we go. And as such, I will do only one more thing, and that is attune to the actual big one. To the 8th, right, so we can warp back here at some point. Oh, sorry. And with that, Kugane. Alright. I'll keep it brief for now. That is going to be everything. Thank you all so very much for coming, for watching, and supporting. It was a great time, honestly, and it really did help with my stuff. I feel a lot better and I feel relaxed. I can sleep quite nicely now. So, thank you very much for watching, coming, supporting, and next time we will be exploring Doma. it was quite a thing. Oh, right, I did say that I was gonna check. Sorry. Taking it off from the music there and checking on here for Stormblood. It does seem to say 93% still. It didn't make any progress at all whatsoever, but it is different, to the very least. Right now we're in 1-2, so I would think that it literally is just I was at the very end of 1-1, and now I am beginning 1-2. We finished that, so that's good. Alright, so that is everything now, and I will see you in the next one.